Oh, hello, Victor. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Well, I'm really happy to talk to you. Yeah, I'm really
Oh,
excited. Yeah.
thank you. How are things back home?
It's okay. I must say okay. Yeah, it's really difficult. It's been 2 months. I haven't been like out of my house really.
So everything's closed still over there. The same thing like here.
Yeah, it's been closed, and some of the offices and grocery stores are open, but still, it's better
Yeah,
not to
yeah.
go if it's
But no gyms. Same thing like here. No gyms, right?
no gym at all. Yeah, all everything doing it, whatever it's available here in inside house. Body weight and
Ah,
few weights that I have. Yeah,
ju- just go pick up some rocks. I mean, maybe that'll help.
yeah, yeah. Everyone is doing. We've got that cylinder, gas cylinder. We use those stuff, water jars and all. Those are
Oh,
the things really available here. So yeah.
oh man! But I heard back home is a lot of mountains.
Yeah.
You could go uphill climbing. You burn a lot of calories.
Yeah. Still, I don't know. I haven't been, yeah, outside. Literally, it's been around 2 months now.
So you can't go outside at all unless you just go to the supermarket. That's it.
Yeah. So,
So,
I guess everything's okay over there with you.
same thing here. We can go out for a little bit, but it's go out to nowhere because nothing's open. You know,
Yeah.
I got lucky because a friend of mine let me use his gym. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
yeah, I think you know him, Kai Green. He has a little gym, so.
Yeah, obviously. Okay. So that means you live close to each other.
No, he lives in Brooklyn, but his gym is closer to me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually closer to me, the facility that he was able to open. It's not
Mm-hmm.
a public gym, it's a private gym. So
Private. Okay.
so I can use it when I'm there. I'm alone. Maybe sometimes he's there, but
Okay.
it's not open to nobody. It's just his personal gym.
Okay. That means you're
Yeah.
very lucky in this case, yeah.
Oh, trust me. It's the only thing that like keeps my head right. And we like to be home, but when we're forced to be home, it's different psychological feeling when you have to be
Yeah.
home. It's
Mm-hmm.
totally different. Yeah. So let's talk about you.
Um, I
Uh,
think it's quite hard over here. Yeah,
the
everything
picture,
is
the I saw a picture of you in competition. When was this picture?
2 months back. Yeah, last time. That's the last update
That was
picture
two
that I
months
took
ago.
before the lockdown. Yeah,
Okay, okay. And you
just
were on a
before.
diet. You want a normal diet, cardio, everything, right?
Yeah, I'm right now. Actually, I'm targeting for 2021 now, and because of various situation, I couldn't complete this year. So I thought of staying like in a game for some time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, make sure get that cardio if it's possible. I mean, they don't let you go. You can't even go outside bike riding or nothing.
No, nothing. Yeah, we
Wow.
need to get past, and that's since it's been like 2 days. There's a kind of rapid growth in the cases, so the
Yeah.
government has like very strict, more strict about it. So
Okay.
I whatever I'm doing right now is inside house, all whole body exercise and few cardios that I could do
And how
indoors.
long? How long do you do it for? 1 hour, 2 hours? You might have to do longer time at home.
Yeah, 1 hour,
Yeah, you might have to
around
do
1 hour.
longer. Longer only because you want to burn more calories, and it's not the same doing it at home because obviously in the gym you have more weights. more resistance,
Yeah, definitely.
more options. And in the gym, it's easy. 2 hours feels like 1 hour in the gym.
Yeah.
But at home, 1 hour is
And
1 hour, you know?
yes, you keep on looking that what's the time.
I
It's
know.
like being alone. It's very difficult, you know.
I know. Well, the best thing you
Yeah.
can do right now, it's you can't avoid it. You know, you can keep doing your workout, but your best tool right now to fight gaining weight or too much fat is just simple as everyday, you know, diet. That's it.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
diet. You know, right now, and since I'm not training as much, even though I do go to Kai's gym, it is a nice little gym, but you know, it's not a full gym.
Yeah.
So instead of me eating my usual 5 meals, big meals a day with my, you know, protein shake, now I do 3 meals a day, you know,
Okay.
higher calories, but I'm not getting bigger, but I'm not getting smaller, but I am staying lean,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
you know. So your
That
key
is.
right now, your key right now is to stay as lean as possible through your diet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Especially in my case, I don't know. I gain a lot of fat. I think, yeah, very quickly. Although I stay very mm, in very balanced diets, even though the
What are
amount
you
of
eating?
fat.
What does your diet look like?
It's normal. Like in the morning, I have either multigrains or it's a protein powder that's available here. A mixture of grains and all the nuts. We call it sattu. I don't know
Satu?
what it actually called. Yeah, sattu. It calls sattu, and there's a
Satu.
mixture of
Okay.
peas and
Yeah, I
beans
gotta
and
learn your language too. That's good.
yeah, we can find it locally and yeah.
So
Right now it's like
satu is like a mixture of nuts.
nuts and beans, dried beans.
Okay,
Yeah,
and that's more high in fat than in carbs, right?
yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Um,
how many ounces of satu do you have, or grams?
I take it 2 scoop,
Two
normal
scoop.
scoop.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 scoop, and if I have multigrain, that's 2 pieces of bread, and that's with peanut butter, either eggs
Okay.
or avocado if it's available. That's the
Okay.
first thing that I have.
Your satu is your fat. Your
Okay.
multigrain bread is slightly your carbs. Is only about maybe 20 grams of carbs each piece of bread. So that's your carbs.
Okay.
So what's your protein?
I have eggs or with sattu. I also mix 1 scoop of protein. That's whey
Okay,
protein.
1 scoop. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
All right. And that's your first meal.
that's first meal. Yeah,
And you do that before, after exercise or before exercise?
that's before exercise.
Okay. And then you exercise or you eat another meal?
Yeah. No, and then I exercise, and then I have my second meal. That's my lunch. And yeah, I have been eating regularly white rice and green vegetables
And white rice, green
and
vegetables, and what for protein?
chicken. I'm only having chicken for like this past 2 months
Chicken,
because
how many ounces? Or
it's
grams? How
around
many
200 to
grams?
250 gram. Yeah,
How many grams?
200 to 250 gram chicken breast.
Okay.
Only chicken breast.
Believe it or not, you're eating more chicken than Raji that I spoke to yesterday.
Okay.
He was eating 125,
Really?
150.
Okay, because that's the only thing available right now. So I'm having
So
chicken
the only
too
thing I
much.
would suggest for you is Get your sister. Sorry, my daughter's here. Like.
Anyways.
Joe, nigga. Go. I gotta help. Binita here. Go. Oh boy, they're not gonna listen. So right now, my suggestion is you're getting enough calories through carbs. You're getting enough calories with vegetables. I would say your protein, your chicken, bring it down to 150.
150, okay.
How many meals a day you're having with chicken?
I am having 4 meals a day right now.
Do 150 and see how you feel. And basically,
Okay.
you're gonna feel like you're almost contest prep. That's how you're gonna feel.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna feel like you're almost contest prep. But I tell you what, you're gonna get leaner, and your key is to get leaner. So when you start going back to the gym, whatever you build is gonna be nothing but muscle.
Yeah.
You know, I prefer, you know, when I first started, the guys first wanted to get fat before they went to the gym. They said, I want to get fat, go to the gym, and turn it into muscle. There's no such thing. You know?
Okay, yeah.
I used to say I'd rather be skinny because every time I build 1 pound or 1 kilo, I know that's one quality 1 kilo. But when you lose 5 pounds, you know, you could be losing, you know, a good amount of muscle with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your key right now is to eat less. Eat less because you're burning less. You know,
yeah, definitely.
if you're burning less, you know, the energy in is the same process, you know, of bodybuilding. Energy in, energy out, you know. So calories in, you want to burn more calories out. Right now, are you doing consistent cardio?
Yes. That's the one thing that I've been doing.
What kind of cardio?
Just a few of them like jumping jacks and
jumping jacks. Yeah. How many? How many? Give me your routine. I want to hear your routine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do jumping jacks and squat jumps.
How many reps in jumping jacks? How many sets?
Jumping jacks, like I keep on doing. There is no particular sets, but it's like 1 minute jump, and I'll take a little break, and again then jump and break and jump 3 times, and then I do squat jumps and skipping.
All right, so you do about 3 minutes.
No. It's more like I do break and then if I must say 3, 6, 9, around 10 minutes.
So 10 minutes of jumping jacks.
Yeah, jumping jacks, squats, and rope.
Okay, 10 minutes of jumping jacks. How many repetitions in that 1 minute you think?
I guess that would be, I haven't counted.
Maybe 50. Maybe 50.
More than 50. More than 50.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So you're doing probably about over 600 jumping jacks.
Yes.
That's good. All right. So what's next after that?
And I do few weights training, but I know weights are not enough for me because I only have got 10 kgs each, so that's it.
Yeah, you have to do right now. You know, you got the jumping jacks, you have the weights. Obviously, you're doing shoulder presses.
Yes.
Dumbbell curls, some tricep kickbacks, kickbacks. You know. Now the issue is, for you, I was looking at your physique. You have to build a little bit more back. You know. A little bit more back, and you can actually slow down in your arms because your arms is one of your strong points.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So your arms one of your strong points. So once you start coming down with those calories, your definition will
Yeah.
start coming in a little bit more. The jumping jacks are great. Do you have? I
Okay.
always ask this because this is one of the easiest things to have, and it's probably one of the most important. Do you have a pull-up bar?
Yeah, I do have
Okay, and you have bands.
bands. Yes, I do have.
Okay, so you can do the pull-up bars with the assist of the bands. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you know how to do it, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you want to get that. That's gonna be the another very important exercise for your back, because if
Okay.
you do the same amount of sets for your pull-ups for your back, which would be regular, hands facing forward, and the
Mm-hmm.
other one reverse.
Yeah, okay. Normally I do like that facing front
Yeah,
because
that's most common. Yeah, but if you do
yeah,
reverse, the reverse part will build your back and also build your bicep.
okay. Reverse I do very few times because uh, I have ligament problem few 1 year back. That's why I did.
On your wrist.
I
So,
Yeah,
so
but now
okay.
it's
So
okay. But you know that mentally I get conscious whenever I do that
no, no.
thing.
Just
So
make sure you put on your wrist straps. Use your wrist straps. I always tell people, even if you can't, even if you could do it on your own, use the wrist straps, because a lot of times before you can finish 10 or 15 repetitions, what happens is you lose your grip. Your grip always goes first.
yeah,
Your back never gets tired. It's your grip and your arms, your secondary muscle. So
yeah.
use a hand grip, to really lock yourself in. That will also help give you support for your wrist, and use
Okay,
the bands, don't, using the band is not bad, because
okay.
if you do pull-ups by yourself, how many pull-ups you get by yourself with no bands, no nothing?
Mm-hmm. For me,
Yeah,
um, I can do it from somewhere from 10 to 15.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So if you do 10 to 15 on your own, and then if
Yeah.
you add the bands, you can probably get another 5 or 10 more.
Okay. I've got that grip. You know, with that metal grip.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that okay if I use those thing and
You should. You should, yes. Yes, you should
okay.
use it, especially because you have a pre-existing injury. So the whole
Mhm.
key right now is to avoid any new injuries. You
Yeah.
don't want to
Okay.
avoid, so you protect that wrist, no matter how you do the
Mm.
pull-ups. If that helps your
Mm.
wrist and it takes stress away from your wrist, that's going to be
Okay.
very important, because right now when I train, and I've trained for the last, I haven't had an injury for a long time. And that's one thing I always make sure I try not to have. So I don't
Mm.
go heavy. I focus more on the repetitions, and the repetitions in the end will give you more definition, giving that act that you're doing your diet right.
Okay.
But
Okay.
so that's okay. So you have the pull-ups, you have the jumping jacks, and what do you do for legs?
Squats, lunges.
How many reps? How many sets? Or do you do minutes?
Actually, normally I do 15 reps, 3 times. That was the regular workout. Now, since I'm using very less weight, so I do it like 20, 25. I
Yeah, I
play
was
around
gonna
20
say
to 25.
go up in your repetitions. Right now, repetition is everything. You want to
Mhm.
do high reps. 20 between 20 and 30 reps for your squats.
20 and 30.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You want to do that, and if you can,
Mhm.
because you're only doing your body weight, right? Are you doing your body weight, or
Yeah.
you're holding on to the dumbbells?
Yeah, I'm holding the dumbbell, but the dumbbell itself is very less, 10 kgs is. I only have 20 kgs of dumbbell, so.
Okay, so do your first 25 with dumbbells.
Okay.
As you get tired, drop the dumbbells. Give me
Yeah.
another 15 to 25 with your own body weight.
Okay.
So that's 50.
Yeah.
If
50.
and how many can you do 50? Can you do 250? Which would be
250.
which would be 5 sets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can. Yeah. In that
Okay.
sense, yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be again why so many? Because again, calories. We focus on
Yeah.
burning calories. So if you can do 250 and then increase it the
Okay.
following week 300, your goal is 500. The
Wow.
same, yeah.
Okay.
500 body
Okay.
squats. Again, you start with the dumbbells, drop the
Yeah.
dumbbells, and then you go in with your own body weight. And then
Okay. No matter how many sets. Yeah.
so you finish one set of 50. Once you finish that one set of 50, the next thing you're gonna do is lunges.
Okay.
All right. So the
Yeah.
lunges, again, how many lunges do you usually do?
Same.
Same amount? Yeah, we're gonna cut it to
Same
half.
amount, yeah.
Yeah, so we keep the lunges at 30,
Right. Okay.
and then
30
you
each.
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be 50, it'll be 30 steps, or whatever, 15 on each leg. If you can do 50 and really push yourself,
Okay.
you're gonna notice your home workout is gonna be more intense. So with the intensity, with this combination, more calories. Now you lower your amount of food with the chicken. You lower, which is great.
Low. Okay.
Yeah, because one thing I don't want you to do is to eat too much and then work out too little.
Yeah.
And also, what are you having for vegetables?
Spinach and a few vegetables that's available here.
Yeah.
Cauliflowers, broccolis,
Yeah, stay away
and
from the
other
broccoli.
green
Stay
vegetables.
away from the broccoli.
Really?
I stopped. I one of those things I changed in my diet, and I ate broccoli. Yeah, I remember. I ate broccoli for 23 years. I've been eating broccoli, since I was a baby. Since I first started bodybuilding, since I always bodybuild, I always ate broccoli. Why? Because one, it's a vegetable, but it's a hybrid vegetable. And two, because it keeps me full for a long time. I don't go hungry for a long time. The problem with broccoli is it gives you too much gas and it leaves you too bloated. So I rather have a cleaner green vegetable like asparagus, zucchini. Yeah, spinach is great. Spinach is great. I like to eat my spinach raw. I don't like it cooked. I like my spinach raw. Yeah, so you can you can add spinach if you want to some lettuce and make a good salad. Yeah, just make a good salad, and that's the best vegetable. So stay with greens. Right now, you can do some carrots, but not too much because of the sugar. One of the things women have to watch out is the sugar. That's why the insulin, for some reason, when it spikes in men, is not as bad as when the insulin spikes in women, because women can gain weight. I can put on muscle on you faster than any guy.
Yeah.
Because one, your metabolism is not as fast.
Yeah.
So that's why I want you to have those smaller meals. And you're having how many meals in one day?
4 meals. Yeah.
4 meals? Okay,
Yeah.
and all of them are solid meals, except for breakfast. You have one shake at breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast and in between lunch and dinner, I have uh, usually I have pancake these days.
Pancakes?
Uh,
Okay,
yeah,
do
pancakes and
leave your
fruits.
pancakes when you do legs.
Okay, leave.
Yeah. You can eat it when you do legs. So don't eat pancakes every day. Let's try to break it
Okay.
up, and change it up a little, you know. So pancakes is on leg day. What else are you eating? I want to know everything about your food because that's gonna be the secret to staying lean. What else? Tell me.
um, fruits. In my snacks, I normally have pancakes and sometimes fruits. In fruits, I have papaya, banana,
Yeah.
and oranges. Yeah, these are the things that's available right now, and I've stick on these 3 things. And pancake, yeah, I am having it like almost every day.
Okay, so are you doing this also on the days that you don't work out?
Yes, right now.
Okay, take it out on the days you don't work out.
Okay.
The days you don't
Um.
work out, no snacks.
Okay, that means I
Because
should cut down my meal to 3 meals, or
no, you're gonna have your meals, you're gonna have your 3 meals, whatever, but your snack, is a little extra high calories. It's a
okay.
little extra high calories. Also, the sugar in the fruits will bring up your insulin. If you're working out, that's fine to have your insulin because you're gonna burn through any insulin spike, and holding the extra sugar. But
Yeah.
on your days off, you're having the extra sugars, and you're not burning it. It's gonna
Okay.
sit there. It's gonna sit there until you burn it the following day or whenever you get back to the working out. So
Okay.
those are the only days you're not gonna have it. The days you don't work out. Okay,
Okay.
so you can replace that
If
with a
I
protein shake. Go. Sorry.
no, if I don't work out, how many calories would you suggest for me, like to have in a day, in a no workout day?
Yeah, I mean, right now with 250 per meal and 4 meals, you're probably having about maybe 3,000 or 2,500 calories right now.
Okay.
Um, on your days off, I'd rather you have, 2,000 calories,
Okay.
on your days off, 1,800 to 2,000. So on your day off is you're relaxing. Since you're relaxing, you're not doing much.
Yeah.
Food shouldn't be, you shouldn't be as hungry and you shouldn't need food as much. So I suggest switching to eating maybe a handful of nuts, peanuts, anything of the sorts for snacks. Stay away from the
Okay.
sugar, you know, drink more water or eat more salad, eat more vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah, that's those are your days that you're not training. Those are the
Yeah.
very most important days. So every time I always give somebody a diet, I always ask, "What days are you working?" Because every people work and they also go to the gym. So sometimes where they go to work, they go to the gym, they do both. So I give them high calories those days. Now, if it's one day that there's no work and no gym, that's the low calorie day because you're not doing anything. So you're gonna eat those calories. They're gonna sit there and until you get back to the gym. So you don't want any conversion. You don't want any fat conversion. Too much carbs stored, too much sugar stored.
Yeah.
It becomes fat. So right now
Mm.
your key is to stay lean. So that's your chicken, your vegetables. What was it again in the morning?
Subtle, subtle, yeah.
Satu,
It's subtle,
yeah.
yeah.
Satu, yeah. Keep that in the morning only, and at
Okay.
nighttime before bed, if you can, the last meal before bed. What are you doing?
I have it around 7 to 7:30, and that's again, it's a wheat flour um, roti. It's tortilla and vegetables, and again, if chicken, if I have either chickens or vegetables or beans.
Okay. Can you have egg whites before bed?
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Why?
Yeah,
I
you
can.
could change that chicken. Yeah, because now you're having, at least a few chicken meals. You have the
Yeah.
satsu in the morning. At night to go to bed leaner because
Mm-hmm.
eggs is not too heavy.
Yeah,
Since it's
no, no,
not
no.
so heavy, you can have about 6 to 8 egg whites. Because
White.
you have good muscle.
Yeah.
Normal girls like bikini, I would say 4 egg whites. But they're bikini or 3 egg
Okay.
whites because they don't carry that much muscle. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah.
so for you about 6 egg whites. 1 whole egg, and you can have that at night with vegetables.
Okay, with
And
vegetables.
and yeah, and it's gonna be leaner. So every time you wake up every day after 1 week, having eggs
Uh-huh.
at night, you're gonna notice you're gonna start getting leaner and leaner and leaner because
Okay.
now you're not processing the chicken. The chicken takes longer to process. The eggs is
Yeah,
very
that's
light in your system. Yeah, so you digest
mhm.
way better.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, since we are talking about this calorie, I have one question. There are quite a few people, like quite a few people of them here, who thinks that mass gainer is not good, and they are like so reluctant to have it. So, do you have anything to say about like who thinks that mass gainer is not good?
Muscle, they say muscle is not good.
I don't. They just say that mass gainer it's too much calories. It's like mm,
What's
really
masket? What's masket?
mass gainer,
Oh, mass
gainer.
gainer.
Yeah, mass gainer.
I think for you don't need mass gainer.
Yeah.
You don't need mass gainer. Mass gainer is good, but it depends who's it for. And let's
Yeah.
say right now you had half your body weight and you needed to build muscle to do your physique. That's
Mm-hmm.
when mass gainer will come in. But right now your problem is not gaining weight. Your problem is
Yeah.
losing
No.
weight. So mass
Mm-hmm.
gainer is not even anywhere near anything you need. I mean,
Yeah.
keep your
Okay.
keep your energy drinks. Your energy drinks are fine. Your BCAs are fine. Your
BCA. Yeah.
protein, yeah, your protein is fine. But mass gainer is definitely something I wouldn't recommend for you at all.
Okay. For me, that's yeah. Do you have anything to say to those who thinks that even the male athletes, some of the men athletes are here, who thinks that mass gainer is not good for them?
No,
And
it is. It is, especially if they're trying to build muscle. I mean, if they're trying to just stay in shape and look good,
yeah.
just in physical shape, it's fine. But mass gainer is good because it's gonna be, one of those things where you get more calories, more carbohydrates to
Mhm.
recover. So it's one of those
Yeah.
key things. What's the hardest workout you do? What body part? For me,
For
is
me,
back or legs?
um, it changes sometimes. Mostly, I find legs, but I enjoy doing legs. So
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's when you come in and you add a mass gainer because
Mhm.
your legs. Most people's number one mistake with legs is they train legs very hard for either 1 hour,
Mhm.
2 hours, And what happens after? They don't feed it enough.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you don't feed it enough, it doesn't recover fast enough. And if you don't
Mm-hmm.
feed it when you need to feed, enough muscle, it doesn't grow. But
Yeah.
genetically, in your code, and where you're from, you guys are genetically gifted to have big legs.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah.
so I would say keep the mass gainers for guys who are trying to gain more muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And do it on the days actually after they work out, which will be the best time to have a mass gainer. If they really
Okay.
want to gain more weight, they should have it twice a day.
Twice a day. Okay.
Yeah, but mass gainer is not bad. It's bad if you're holding a lot of fat. If you're
Okay.
holding a
Yeah.
lot of fat, and then now what's the point of having mass gainer? Right now, the key
Mm-hmm.
is, to get lean, start seeing some muscle detail, because big can come in different shapes. You can just be big, but you can have no lines, no definition. And that's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
ultimately what people want. They want to see the lines. They want to see a good
Yeah.
muscle. They want to see every time you move that muscle, you want to see some
Mm-hmm.
shape to it.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, so mass gainer, is not for everybody. It's great for teenagers or for athletes that play football.
Yeah.
Any athlete, mass gainer is good because athletes burn a lot of calories. They
Yeah.
burn more calories than most people because of the constant running.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so when you get up in the morning, how much water do you have?
I just have 1 cup of water. I've recently started because
Yes, you need to drink the first thing when you get up in the morning. You should be having at least 10 ounces of water, or maybe a quarter liter of water.
okay.
That's why, because you're fasting all night. You're
Uh-huh.
fasting all night. As you fast and you sleep, you dehydrate. That's why you always wake up, a little dry,
Mm-hmm.
and that dryness is not only in your mouth. That dryness is also inside your organs. So
Yeah.
the water is one of the key things that will get your system going right away. You drink that water, your system starts. It's almost like putting oil in the car engine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
so
would
the
be
water is
lukewarm
very
or
important.
yeah, room temperature water. That would be okay.
Yeah, room temperature. I like it cold. I like it cold myself, but it doesn't matter
Okay.
as long as you drink a good amount to start. You gotta have that water. People forget about the water. Also, when you eat,
Mm-hmm.
do you drink water with the food, before the food, or after the food?
I normally do it before.
Okay, before you finish your food, you don't drink
Mhm.
while you're eating, right?
No, normally I don't drink while having, yeah, while eating.
While eating, you don't drink, right?
No.
Okay, good, good, because that's another key thing that will help you digest your food better.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
So
That's
yeah, processing the food, digesting and processing the food is one of the most important things. And when you
mhm.
add water to it, it
Yeah.
takes longer because now your body has to deal with, digest food now with water, and it takes a longer process.
Hmm.
So you have your food, you're having your meals, you're having your calories. You're gonna lower
Yeah.
your chicken from 250 to 150. Um,
150. Yeah.
if you have rice, how many grams of rice do you eat?
Um. Actually, I don't measure it like particularly, but it's 1/2 cup. Mm,
A cup is fine. If
yeah.
you could do, 75 grams, you're good.
Okay. Is it okay that I have it every day, like every single day?
You don't have to have rice every day. You can have potatoes.
Okay.
You can have potatoes as your source of carbs, you know, simple carbs. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you have potatoes, the rice, you have oatmeal. Do you have oatmeal?
Yes, I do. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can
By
have
the way, yeah,
oatmeal.
I also have oatmeals in the morning sometimes. Yeah, I keep on
Yeah, yeah.
changing those things.
Instead of the satu, you have the oatmeal instead.
Mhm. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Mm. And I myself find my um, abdomen part. It's like after the pregnancy, a woman get those stretch marks, and then the skin is little bit flappy. So, is there anything that I could uh, do to make it better? Like,
Yeah. Right now, you could put do you do a waist trimmer? Do you have a waistband?
yes, I do.
It's what kind of material is it? Is it neoprene? Almost like rubber, like that rubber feel?
No.
Okay, I should be neoprene because the reason I say neoprene because it's a good material that
Uh-huh.
stretches and that allows your body to sweat more in that area.
Okay.
So get a neoprene waist trainer. You know,
Okay.
yeah, it has to be neoprene. It can be made of cloth. It can be cotton. Because it's just not enough. You know, it's gonna just hold your stomach in, but it's not gonna help you sweat. The whole point of
Mhm.
neoprene is that it
Okay.
helps you sweat more, and it focuses just in that area. You know, so
Okay.
it will
Do you,
help your
do you
waist.
suggest me? Sorry.
Yeah,
Do
it
you
will
suggest
help
me
your
like during
lubricate.
workout, or should I wear it in other times as well?
Do it. Use it definitely while you work out.
Okay.
Always when you work out. That's gonna be, so if you do abdominals, do your abdominals,
Uh-huh.
and they shouldn't get in the way of you doing abdominals. You don't want it tight.
Okay.
You don't want it tight where your body's not gonna circulate or feel the muscle because you want to be able to feel the muscle. So you wear it, tight enough where every time you do abs, you still feel the muscle, and it's
Okay.
almost gonna feel like you're wearing a belt, almost like you're wearing a
Mm-hmm.
weight belt, But definitely is one of those things that help it. And the more sweat you get out of it, the better it is. Over
Okay.
here, I use a lotion under it, and the
Uh-huh.
lotion helps me sweat 2 times more. You can
Okay.
use Preparation H.
Mm-hmm.
Um, They have sweet sweat. You can do sweet sweat. Sometimes I even put when I couldn't find those things, I used to put a little bit of baby oil
Baby oil. Okay.
right on the side of the waist, and then put the waist trimmer over it,
Okay.
and that will help you sweat in that area. And I guarantee after doing that for a couple of weeks, you're gonna notice the difference.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have a go. Um, is it okay that I wear that belt? I mean, apart from workout, like while I stay at home or doing other stuff.
Yeah, you can. You can do it. Yeah, of course. Again, but not so tight because you don't want anything too tight. I see some girls they wear this um they wear the what do they call them? Not the waist train, the can't believe
Sauna belt.
it, the like garter belt. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to wear that all day because for one, it weakens your abdominal muscle.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
know, that's why girls that wear those garter belts are they have a small waist, but if you tell them, let me see your abdominals, they won't have
Yeah.
no abdominals.
They want that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because it's pulling on them so tight that the
Uh-huh.
muscle is being relaxed. The muscle is not
Yeah.
working.
Okay.
So I want to recommend a garter. I'd rather you use a neoprene waist trimmer. You can wear that all day, not too
Okay.
tight where you feel like you know it's holding your food in or anything. You don't want to feel anything abnormal. You want to use it and feel as normal as possible. you know
Okay. Yeah. Um. Okay. And since I'm planning to compete in 2021, anything that you would like to suggest me? Because since I'm the only pro card here in Nepal,
yes.
and there is no any officials whom I can contact, regarding these things. So, is there anything that you would like to suggest me, like doing this or that could help me for that?
No, getting ready for the show. Yeah, I would love to help you with a full program. A full program in the gym. That's gonna get you to where you need to be, especially when your gyms open up. You have any idea when they open? No plans,
I
nothing
don't
yet.
think that's no, yeah, I don't think that it's going to happen for like at least for 2 4 months.
Okay, so I mean, again, that's why I said your country has a lot of mountains. So
Yeah.
if you could find a small mountain that you can climb up, maybe
Okay.
once or twice a week, I guarantee you're gonna have better legs than you ever had in your life. You know,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you can do that, that's gonna be one of those things that are. So let's say you have a mountain, it's about 100 yards, going
Hmm.
up, or trying to measure distance. Let's say maybe 30 meters, right? I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
30 meters, you could go 15 meters with weights, and then
Okay.
drop the weights, and then you could finish the last 30 meters of 15 meters
Mm-hmm.
with your own body weight going up the
Mm-hmm.
hill. But you're going up the hill in a lunge matter, so you're doing it almost like lunges going up the hill.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And that's going to help your legs. It's going to help your glutes. It's going to burn
Mm-hmm.
more calories than anything else. And it's
Yeah.
very difficult, but once you do the first three, you're going to
Yeah.
notice it's going to be the one of the best simple exercises you'll be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think
and
that
and,
would be
and
the.
yeah, and then a mountain is fine because not everybody's going to be there. Do
Mm-hmm.
you have free time to go outside? They let you go out?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. It's not like officially allowed, but like we can go.
Yeah, yeah. So those days that you can go, plan on
Mm-hmm.
this, and you're gonna notice. See, over here, I have. If people, this is a city, so over here, not too many mountains, but we have
Yeah.
we have the bleachers. We do
Okay.
the bleachers in the football field. You know,
Uh-huh.
so with that, we do that. Usually, I have my athletes do that about 10 times. The
Mm-hmm.
goal is, to do it 20 times. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, because you go up depending how high it is. If it's
Yeah.
if it's high school, I tell them go
Uh-huh.
up and down 5 times, then you rest. Up and
Okay.
down five
Yeah.
times, then you rest. Up and down 5 times, and you rest. They do that
Okay.
for about
Yeah.
25 reps.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Again, it's about getting calories, calories,
Yeah.
calories, calories, calories out.
Mm-hmm.
You're feeding. You're not gonna disappear. You're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna, you're not gonna be skinny. It's
Yeah.
impossible because you're taking your protein. You're taking your BCAAs. What
Yeah.
other supplements you're doing?
Right now I'm having proteins, BCAA, multivitamin,
Yes.
and glutamine.
Okay, okay, okay. Good, good. Anything for digest to help you digest, like a food enzyme?
Nothing else. Right now, only these are the things. And sometimes I use adrenal drive. It's right here, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's great before
Yes,
exercise. Yeah, I get
actually,
that.
yeah,
That's
I'm running
especially.
out of this stuff. I have to order them.
I'm sure Mike can hook you up, right, Mike? I'm sure Mike can send you some. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's I like using that myself because it's one of my favorite because it doesn't give
yeah,
me
it's very refreshing.
shakes. It doesn't give me shakes, you know.
Uh,
Yeah, so it's definitely one of my favorites. So, and how much
yeah.
water? How much water are you drinking per day?
Around 3 liters.
You don't drink you don't measure the amount of water.
Not actually, but I do have around around 3 liters. Yeah, 3 to 4.
3 liters, that's fine. That's fine. As long as that's your minimum, 3 liters
Uh-huh.
is fine. You could do a little bit more,
Yeah,
but
sometimes,
three
but
liters
I drink it 1 liter at a time. Is that good or, I mean, bad?
spread it throughout the day.
Uh-huh.
Spread it throughout the day, you know. So you're gonna drink water
Sometimes,
before your food, and then you're gonna drink water
yeah,
after your food. All
yeah.
right.
I normally do before and during. Like I don't have any drinks with food, and that would be yeah, throughout the day. But sometimes like it happens that I have that whole bottle at a time. So how bad it
Wow.
is.
1 whole liter. You want straight down.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. No, spread it throughout the day better because you don't want to
Okay.
have too much water. You want to leave room for the food. And
Uh,
remember, the more water and the more food you have in your stomach, the more your stomach expands.
mm-hmm.
So you don't want to expand your stomach. You want to keep your stomach as little as
Yeah, I know.
possible. Yeah, yeah. So that's what's gonna happen with when you start lowering your protein. When you start going down one from 250 to 150, 175, you're gonna notice
Mm-hmm.
slowly but surely your stomach will start shrinking a little bit more and a little bit more. So
Mm-hmm.
with the rice, again, try to keep 75 grams. Your
Mm-hmm.
vegetables, no problem. It's good.
Okay.
And then on your exercises, keep going with the jumping jacks. Try to do what I just told you with the squats. You can do 25 with
Yeah.
weights and then 25 with no weights.
Without
And
waste,
then
yeah.
and then you can finish with lunges, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then for
Okay.
the back and your arms, I recommend that pull-up bar, as I explained
Pull-ups,
to you
yeah.
earlier. Yeah, pull-up bar is
Okay.
going to be very important. It's very simple, but a very compound
Effective.
movement that will build your
Uh-huh.
back and your arms. And everything you build from the pull-up bar will always stay
Uh-huh.
with you because it's such a raw exercise. It's not a machine, and
Yeah.
it's your body moving naturally. So it's one of those very important simple exercises you should be doing at home.
Uh-huh. And Victor, I know I've been asking you a lot of things, but
No, no,
since
no, please. Let's go.
there are so many things
Anything.
that you know, uh, since I have dedicated myself into bodybuilding, any suggestion that for better career, um, what would you suggest, like for me, like for the future, yeah, for better career?
No, I say stay in shape. Stay in shape. Stay close to shape.
Mm-hmm.
After your contest, don't go too crazy with food. I suggest
Mm-hmm.
you could have a cheat meal every 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Once you reach a certain weight that you can stick to, and your body's not moving,
Yeah.
then you can have a cheat meal once a week. You know,
Okay.
that's fine. But your key right now is to stay close to shape. So when you have, like for example, how much do you need to lose to do a competition? You know, is it 10 kilos, 20 kilos? How much do you lose?
Now I'm 60. That means 15 kgs around here.
15? You have to lose all the
Yeah.
time? Yeah,
Yes,
so,
normally 15.
all right, so let's bring that down. Let's bring that down to only making it 10.
10 kilos. Okay.
Yeah,
That
and
means,
if you stay close to 10 kilos, it's not bad because now you don't have to kill yourself. You know, I'm coming down in your weight, and as you prepare, what you're gonna do, you're gonna have better muscle. You know,
Okay.
yeah, you're gonna have better muscle. So stay close where you can look like, okay, I can see your muscle, I can see your shape. You know, you don't have to lose, 15 kilos because that's, it's a little bit over 30 pounds. So let's keep
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Let's make it 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Can I
Yeah,
add something here? I want to add something here because this is really important. What Victor is also saying is that by being in shape all the time, you are a better representative of what bodybuilding is all the time.
Yeah.
So whenever someone looks at you, you look like a bodybuilder. And that's one of the things that I think has helped Victor have a long career. He always looks good. He always looks good. Maybe not in perfect context. He's not that far away from it. So when you look at Victor, you see the meaning of what it is to be a bodybuilder all the time. And that's part of having a long career. It's not that you're in shape sometimes and out of shape other times and back and forth, and no one ever knows, what they're going to see when they see you. When they see you, you're always a bodybuilder. That's what I just wanted to clarify that a little bit because I think that's a really good point.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things, and also makes your job a whole lot easier. It makes your job a whole lot easier, because let's say you have to lose 15 kilos, you start pushing so hard and doing cardio so much that, believe it or not, you're gonna lose good muscle. You don't want to lose muscle. So when you have only 10 kilos to lose, you're pretty close.
Yeah.
And you don't have to kill yourself. You can now do a 12, 14 week diet, short diet, but you'll be in shape 3 weeks before your show. And when you're in shape sooner, you can get your mindset will be a little bit stronger. The problem is with too many people is they keep trying to get in shape up until the last week before the show, and that messes with their head. It's like you're too busy trying to get in shape when you should be in shape 2 weeks out. The rest is posing, presentation.
Okay.
Yes. So a lot of it.
That's a great point.
Yeah, we're working on your presentation right now during quarantine. You should be working on your posing for next year. Your look. What you're looking at. Doing for your next routine. But staying in shape. Those different things I added will help. With the doing the mountain climb. That would definitely help your legs, burn your calories, and it's going to motivate you differently, because it's something different. Also, I think we cover everything on your food, I think, right? Did we cover everything?
Yeah, almost everything about food,
Yeah. All right. And you got bands and some weights at home. For your core, what are you doing for your core?
No weighted. Nothing weighted, and all free. Body weight.
Yeah,
workout
crunches.
like crunches. Yeah.
leg raises.
And Russian twists, leg raise, yeah, Russian twists.
Yeah, how long? How long do you? How many reps? I try to do 500 crunches a day, 3 times a week.
3 times a week.
Yeah, 500 crunches, 3 times a week.
Okay,
So I
that's good.
do.
But yeah, crunches I can go like on and on. Um, I have a little bit difficulty with doing leg raise. On the floor, it's in mat, it's okay, but hanging leg raise, um,
Yeah, no, those are a little harder. They're a little harder.
yeah,
You can do those. You can do the hanging on the bar. Um, Try to do it bending your knees, not with your legs straight.
okay,
Yeah,
bending
with
the
your
knees,
legs
yeah.
straight. Yeah, bend the knees, and as that becomes easier, then you
Mhm.
start doing it with your legs straight. With your legs straight is always gonna be harder.
Yeah. So during this quarantine, how many repetition would you suggest, like altogether, while doing abs?
Oh, you do abs? I do 50. So do it until you get that burn. Don't limit yourself. Don't say I'm gonna do 20, and when you finish, you do 1 through 20. You feel like
Yeah,
not
nothing. Yeah,
tired, no burn, no
yeah.
nothing. That's not enough because
Okay,
the abdominals is a high rep muscle.
okay.
You want to
That
do
means it
high
doesn't need
repetition.
to be like these many reps unless and until I feel that burn.
Yeah, yeah,
That's just
feel
fine.
that burn. That's why I do 50 because after I do, let's say about 30, 40, the last 10, I'm really burning, you know.
Okay,
So I try to keep it at 50 and I do, 5 sets, 50, that's already,
okay.
that's 250.
50,
I do another
250,
5
yeah.
more sets, that becomes 500.
Mhm.
So try to do it in
Okay,
sets of 5. If you do sets of 5,
okay.
you'll see. And when you do the lunges on the floor, the leg raises on the floor, just put your hands
Yeah.
right under you. And again,
Uh-huh.
you're not doing it hard. You're doing it controlled. It's going to be very controlled.
Mhm.
Go down slowly, go up
Yeah,
slowly, go down slowly, up slowly. Again, you'll maybe get
yeah.
about 20 to 30 on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you could hold on to something behind you so you can keep the leverage, you know,
Uh-huh.
that's even better. Like let's say for me, I usually I can hold on to my sofa in back of me.
Okay.
You
Yeah, yeah.
know,
It will be much
yeah,
easier, yeah.
yeah, because then you can do the leg raises a little bit harder with more
Mm-hmm.
resistance. If you're doing it with your hands behind you on the floor, you can
Mm-hmm.
only do it's gonna be harder because now your back is gonna get involved slightly. So try to have
Mm-hmm.
something to hold on to behind you while you do the leg
Okay.
raises on the floor. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was
Any other questions?
I kept you busy all the time, like too many
Oh
questions,
no,
right?
I wanna answer as many questions as possible. I have your
Um,
Instagram. I have your Instagram. I'm gonna make sure I hit follow, so I'll be following you. And
okay.
if you have a question again, leading with about food choices,
Yeah.
exercise choices, at home, obviously now. Um, it's just one of those things you wanna do the right exercise. You don't want to waste your time doing something, and
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
we don't eat for fun. We try not to eat for fun. We try to eat for a purpose. That purpose is to be
Okay.
in shape, to have low fat and to have good energy. You know.
Yeah.
So food choices are definitely one of the things. You ever need help with a
Yeah.
food choice? Hey, I have this. I want to eat this, but which ones? You can ask me. So once I hit follow, you can send me a message, and it's no problem. Okay. So I'm gonna look at your page every once in a while. If you can send me progress pictures of, starting from now and starting with the new routine. Pictures will be in another 3 weeks. Like 3 weeks of doing the new routine, you should see a lot of changes. Especially with the diet change. Especially with the diet change, that should be a big.
I have to change it. Yeah.
Are you having salt with your meals?
Sorry?
Are you having salt with your meals? Salt?
Yes, almost in every meal.
How much?
Except from the breakfast.
How much salt?
Not much, just a pinch, but almost we use salt in every food.
Yeah, try to do 0.5 gram to 1 gram.
Okay.
Okay, 0.5 gram to 1 gram.
Less salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in almost every food we use salt here in Nepal, so that's good.
Just don't shake too much. Don't put, don't go crazy doing too much. I'd rather you have, 0.5 gram to 1 gram, and that you're measuring it, and that's enough. Also, you cook in oil, or what do you use?
Yeah, I use coconut spray or extra virgin.
Okay, how much do you put, or you just put? Are you measuring how much you put?
No, I don't measure, but I use little amount of oil, not much.
Okay. Yeah, if you could do one tablespoon, which should be good. That way you have, you know how much you're using. So when you start your pre-contest, let's say right now you're doing 2 tablespoons. Now pre-contest, you can use 1 tablespoon, per meal. So that way you know how much oil. Yeah, that way measuring is everything, because once you measure, you can always add and you can take off, But if you eat without measuring, you never know how much to take off, how much to add,
Okay, I'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
Because although I know, I'm using very little oil, but I can't say that.
Yeah, you don't want to use too little or too much, So keep mindful of the measuring, and that's gonna be one of the things that will definitely help you in progressing. I think we have enough supplements. I mean, with the supplements, you can use you're not doing a contest, so for me to tell you to use more supplements is right now you're using enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you're using enough. Yeah. So the only one I would recommend using is D3 and B12. That's the only one I would recommend to add if you can. D3 is just good, for bones and energy. Yeah.
D3 and
D3, yeah. D3, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'll have a look.
All right.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
No, anytime. So I'm gonna go back to your Instagram. I want to hit follow again, so we keep in touch. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, Victor and Mark. Yeah, Mike. Why don't you people come to Nepal someday?
I would love to.
All right.
Yeah, please.
When everything's over, maybe we will. That's a great idea.
Yeah, you can come with family and me, myself, and I'm definitely sure that Fit Nation, the team, we are very happy to welcome you guys.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Great trip.
Yeah.
Yes. You have brothers? You have brothers and sisters?
No, actually my family, they are in UK.
Okay.
So here I'm with my husband and my family, yeah.
Okay,
my son.
Oh, that's good. How old is your son?
He's 9 years old.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So Mike,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send a shirt for her son, okay?
Okay. We'll get that over there.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I sent one of my shirts too.
Fantastic.
All right.
Thanks, Vic.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
No,
thank you
thank you.
so
Nice
much.
to
Yeah,
meet you.
it's a great pleasure. Yeah, nice meeting you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah.